What's going on, everybody? I'm your host, Eric II. As you can see, there's nobody here on desk with me, so I have the pleasure of breaking down the sectional championship between the number 2 Trimble Tomcats and the number 7 Belpre Golden Eagles. This was round 3. Bad blood. Trimble won the first matchup. Belpre got revenge, but all that mattered tonight was a sectional championship. The Tomcats were the favorites as the number 2 seed, but the 7-seeded Golden Eagles were allergic to missing in the first half. Matthias Houghton and Dejan Bega were bucket getters and floor generals at the same time. They combined for 20 points on 8 of 11 shooting and registered 8 assists. And when you add their efficiency and Cole Knotts off the bench with 16 first-half points, you have a 55-35 Belpre first-half lead. Now, the Trimble Tomcats are a number 2 seed for a reason. Their energy never wavered, their fans never gave up on them, and Coach Howie Caldwell spoke on the Trimble Tomcat way.
There's a sign in Trimble that says, some call it an obsession, we call it Tomcat pride. And that's what it was tonight. It was Tomcat pride.
With about 4 minutes remaining, Belpre led 68-50. That's an 18-point lead. A timeout was called, and everything changed. The Trimble Tomcats were down by 10 at the end of the third quarter, 70-60. You could feel the energy in the arena start to shift, and it started with Trimble's defense. Guards like Matthias Houghton and Dejan Bega were getting shut down by Ryan Richards, Randy Hickson. Matthias wasn't able to create like he was in the first half. He didn't have the same passing lanes. He didn't have the same amount of time to make the necessary decisions that Belpre needed. And it led to bad shots, and it led to turnovers. And Trimble used this to fuel their offense. As soon as Randy Hickson or Ryan Richards touched the ball, they were full speed ahead. They saw a lane, they took it. And their whole team fed off of this aggression. The Tomcats had 4 and 1s in the fourth quarter. The Tomcats tied the game at 81. They tack on 6 more points, capping off a 37-11 run. Belpre blew a 25-point lead. But Belpre's Dejan Bega wasn't having it. 5 unanswered points for the Eagles and 1 at the other end. Trimble takes the ball back down the court. Turnover. Belpre has an opportunity to take their lead back, but Trimble's defense held strong. They knocked down their free throws at the end, and they finished the comeback. 93-88 is the final in this one. Trimble is sectional champions once again. They'll take on South Webster in the next round next week.
To be down 25, that's a character statement win. That tells you that they're not going to give up. It also tells you that if they're not going to give up in the game of basketball, they're probably not going to give up in the game of life then either.
Now, if you want to keep up with your Trimble Tomcat information, make sure you stay right here with Hardwood Heroes. Keep up with all of your content at woub.org/heroes. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter. You can follow your boy as well at junior_3. As always, I'm your host, Eric III, reminding you to be heroic.